Hi folks, Patrick Barrett here, your favorite driver education guru and author and creator of the ever popular Driver Ed in a Box. Back with a little coaching tip for you folks that are training beginners in the car. Now, if you notice, for instance, when you get into the vehicle as an instructor, sometimes you've got all these things in your mind. You say, well, what are we going to work on today? Okay, we're just going to do this one thing. And how many things, new things, should you introduce to a student at one time and make them try to focus on consciously at one time? I suggest that what you do is limit that to 3 or 4 things at a time, no more. Now, it's even better if you can just do one thing and then add the next one onto it, and then add the next one to it, piece it together. Because their conscious mind, anyone's conscious mind, can only hold so many thoughts at one time effectively. I'll give you an example. If you think of the phone numbers and how the phone company distributes out their phone numbers, you know, it's dot, 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 dot. You know, it's 3 digits, then another 3, then another 4. Why? Well, they don't string all 10 of them together. Okay, you don't think of your phone number as a 10-digit number. You think of it in sections of 3, 3, 4, and that's really the way it works. You look at what credit card companies do on their credit cards. How do they break it up? They break up into 3 or 4 units. Why? Because in that sense, those are easier to remember. Then you can string those together. And it's the same type of thing that would apply when you're teaching in the vehicle. You know, just pick out, say, 2 or 3 commentary terms you're going to focus on right then for the next 5 or 10 minutes. You focus on those terms, do them over and over and over and over until you make sure they've got them and they understand it correctly. Then move on, add 3 or 4 more. Then do that for another little while, then add 3 or 4 more. Then at the end of the lesson, you've introduced maybe as many as 8 to 10 terms, and now the student has a better way of learning them and recalling them because they were sort of grouped. And by grouping them, especially if they're related to what's going on in that particular environment, you'll find it'll be much, much easier for them to retain that. And then when you go back the next time, do the same thing for the review. Remember, do a review at the end of the lesson and review at the beginning before you start, just to keep that fresh in their mind. The repetition will help them build those neural pathways that are necessary for them to be able to develop judgment. This is Patrick Barrett reminding you that if you need any resources, go to www.driveredinabox.com, get one of our resources, let us help you save someone's life. This is Patrick Barrett reminding you that when you practice, practice like your life depends on it, because it does. Bye now.